So this is going to be something a little bit different. But if possible, I'd appreciate it if you guys could stick around and listen until the end. So we live in a society where social media, and well, not just social media, but the internet in general is very prevalent and relevant. And, objectively speaking, it'd be very hard to dismiss all of the benefits that social media has brought to us. It has allowed for people to have ways to communicate with each other across long distances, to share special moments, to share memories, to be creative, to express themselves, and to even allow that one awkward person or kid to really have a way to interact with others in a fairly normal way where they don't have to feel like they're an outcast or anything like that. Depending on the medium, there are a multitude of benefits to be reaped from it. But like all things with positives, there also comes negatives. And sometimes the negatives are just too much. Recently, there was a 22-year-old young Japanese lady who took her own life. And the current assumption is that it's due to what led to it was a lot of social media bashing that took place after she went on a show called Terrace House. A lot of things followed after that, and people really went out at her, and that led to the decision that she made. And so that news, it's not something new, but that news is what really sparked me being led to make this video and to talk to you guys about just some thoughts that I have regarding that. There are many people who use social media as a means to say whatever it is that they want without even thinking about or considering basic human mannerisms, because as far as they're concerned, they can say whatever they want without worrying about any real repercussions for what is being said. Now, there are people who say that once you make the decision to post something online or to go on TV or anything like that, that you should basically prepare yourself for what can and will be said to you from people all over the world who don't know anything about you in the first place. But when you really think about it, I don't think many people can really prepare themselves for just how ugly humanity can be sometimes, just how awful we can be. Granted, there are of course many amazing and uplifting people, and I think that's one of the things that sometimes makes it shocking when on the flip side of the coin you can see just how really bad and inconsiderate some people can be. Now, it's difficult enough for quote-unquote regular people to deal with, but when it comes to online or TV personalities, it's like a whole new world. If they step even just a millimeter outside of what is expected of them by their fans or the image that their fans have of them, they just go crazy at them, bombarding them with all these insane comments online. I am aware that there are many things that can influence what someone does, and if it comes down to a situation where someone decides to take their own life, unless they specify what the reason was for them making that decision, then a lot of what we can really do is just assumptions. We can assume the reason behind why they did that. In the case of this young girl in particular, they're still uncertain about the exact reasoning behind it. We can just assume that it's because of social media, but it could have been any other thing. It could have been things with family, it could have been things with friends, it could have been things with her work. There could have been a multitude of things. But what we do know is that she was facing a lot of pressure on social media from people. Now, some people say something like, just turn off the phone, turn off the social media, don't look at it, don't have anything to do with it. But fact of the matter is that we currently live in a society where many people are looking to others online for gratitude or some kind of acceptance or anything along those lines. And the fact of the matter is just that even if it's something that hurts you, you are still looking through, hoping to see signs of things getting better. You still need some level of gratification. Like, even if doing this thing will hurt you, you're still going to open it and look at it. It's not something I can explain. I'm not a psychologist or anything like that, but You see it happening. There are many people where you know the news is bad, you know something is bad, it's not going to be good, but you can't help but look at the same time. And then, you know, in some cases, yes, it does get better, but in some cases it sadly doesn't. And not everyone has the strength to try to hold on and push forward to hopefully move towards some kind of brighter future. In the end, you can say there are many factors and many things that, you know, can only be assumptions, but also there are things that we can definitely control. And the way that we interact with others online is definitely one of those things. Yes, we all have opinions, and yes, we should be allowed, we can and should express those opinions, but in a humane way. You wouldn't go up to someone in real life, someone's mother, father, daughter, son, a good friend. You wouldn't go up to them and say something as harsh as that they should kill themselves. You wouldn't do that. That's not okay. What kind of human being would do something like that? And so now, if that's not something that we would say to someone in real life, why do we think that would be okay to say to them online? And in some situations, a person reading that from someone online is way more hurtful and impactful than seeing someone face to face and having them say that to their face. In some situations, I believe it is. Now, I just want to say that I'm not trying to come across as some kind of all-knowing individual or anything along those lines. This is more just for trying to express a thought, and also at the same time just trying to provoke thought, trying to get people thinking about this, because in our current society it's a very serious issue. You know, we don't know what people are going through in their lives. People can look possibly super happy online, but in real life they actually aren't. The face we show online on social media isn't necessarily a true reflection of what we're going through in real life. So as much as you can, or as much as we can, let us always try and treat others like human beings. Treat them respectfully, and let's not just try and throw out any and everything that comes to our minds online, because we don't know how what we say will impact that person. And I know for me, and I hope for everyone else, I definitely don't want to be the person responsible for driving someone to the end. Just my opinion.